I don't be.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home on that side.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Yeah, funk. Break up the middle, man. Stop bullshit. Shouldn't be getting hit. Hoping gotta do a juke move or something.
Is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined
Wide
to end in the minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Right? Serious with this shit, man.
So many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
I'm past the 50, dog. I don't have to kick no damn. I don't have to punt the ball, bro.
After using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I'm past the 50, yeah. Yeah.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here's a give up the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, Nix. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about
like an empty wrapper, he just throws it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a
The
lot of cases.
commentary's
And right
funny,
there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. It's caught, McLaughlin. They'll get 18 yards there. That'll be good for a Denver first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw again. Nix. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first is Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the set. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast. Herbert here, 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. He's finally caught, and he lost the football.
Fumbled out of bounds. What are we doing to
Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Taken in by Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Forced out to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the
I wish they were
23-yard
blocked, so I
line.
was going to say it like that. Just block.
Offense in the hurry up here. From the 23. Buys time, rolling right. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA first down. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the... Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Herbert back to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Gets it headed right. And they hit stops and goal. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense.
Break off
One
the
down left. A big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you're now forced to put the ball in the air.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here. Herbert throwing on 4th down. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and...
Yeah, this nigga here. Nah, just pausing the game. Play the game, bro. Let's go, man.
The defensive stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no, coaches say stay out there. We're going for 2. Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
I gotta get my offense rolling, dog. I'm so terrible.
Out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Defense ain't got shit ever.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket.
Fumble. Should have fumbled.
To a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 36, he's on the move. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Mims with the grab.
Next time, switch stick, Woody. Don't try to get back there yourself. Next time, switch stick.
1st and 10 from the 41. shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 2nd and 3 now. Nix from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Get out of there and get busy.
30. 10.
Get busy.
Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead to 14-0. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers lead by 15 now. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This nigga in a box. Yeah, they fucking box.
Matt Hawk on the punt.
That shit don't feel good. I know that.
Backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Begins his return at the 16.
Oh my goodness, bro. He gonna fumble on that shit, man.
Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water.
Don't worry about it. Let me get the ball back.
Because they are headed right back out there to get back to
no
work.
worries.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates, exhausted, coming on the field. Well, maybe he's not looking at him.
The defense, Derwin James.
This defense now has to regroup and get it together.
That's unfortunate.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Everybody in the team getting hurt. That sucks.
On 3rd and 6.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos facing a 3rd and 6. Thompson now.
Pick that shit off. He should have picked it off. He should have picked it off, bro.
He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys could have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on fourth. Here's Thompson. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And now it's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. Herbert gets this one to Harris. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. Now Herbert again. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers grow the lead now to 22 points. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the ends.
Yo, that boy quit the game. He turned that motherfucking system off. Oh, you a bitch. You a bitch. Yeah, you fucked up my stats. Yeah, he fucked up my stats. hmm Yeah, it didn't take long to get that shit done. They fixed it real quick. Took about an hour. It's an easy job. I just didn't have the tools to do it myself, so they did it for me. Cause he quit. Okay, it'll be okay. Busy fuck. I'm gonna stop. Let me turn this stream off, man. This shit annoying. This motherfucker quit the game. This motherfucker quit the